7 News with Ann Sanders.
Good afternoon. Nearly 3 million of Australia's lowest paid workers are about to receive a wage boost, but it may only be short-lived. Our political reporter Jasmine Turlings has the details from Canberra. Jazz, the Fair Work Commission warns workers are still going backwards as inflation pressures bite.
Good afternoon, Anne. Well, the government is celebrating today's announcement as a real wage increase. But with the way inflation is tracking, it could effectively be a wage cut by as early as next month. From July 1, those tied to modern wage rates will receive a 4.75% increase. That's just ahead of the headline inflation, which is currently sitting at 4.2%. But the RBA warns it could climb further. Roughly 100,000 of the lowest paid Australians will receive slightly more in their bank account. In real terms, it means they'll receive just over $1,000 a week, or for those on an entry-level salary, just under $980 a week. Now, the Fair Work Commission says it would not have been practical or responsible to award a real wage increase as the economy faces uncertain circumstances, blaming what it calls the wild card of the conflict in the Middle East and inflation above the RBA target on its decision today. It splits the difference between the 6% argued by unions and the 3.5% proposed by business groups.
Most modern award-reliant employees are still in the position that their wage rates in real terms remain lower than what they were in July 2021.
This is a really good outcome for everyone struggling with cost of living.
For some small businesses, this will be too much to bear.
Now, while the opposition supports a real wage increase, it says it's going to push more Australians into a higher tax bracket.
And of course, that means that their wage rise gets eaten up not just by inflation, but also by increased taxes as well.
We think this decision strikes a very effective balance. This is the sustainable real wages increase that we called for.
Now, of those tied to a minimum wage rate, more than 60% are female and more than half are casual workers. Anne.
Jasmine Turlings in Canberra. Thanks a lot, Jazz.